Hi, I'm Vina Sohara and welcome to a new video. Long time no video. I have been in the UK revisiting family, friends and reconnecting with the homelands. I hadn't been in London for 6 years and wow, what an experience. Absolutely loved it. And also I was in Manchester, which is where I am from. And I was blessed by the good weather. It was so nice for a change. And yeah, it's so good to go to England. Anyway, I wanted to get that trip out of the way in the nicest possible way so that I will be back in time for my book launch. Oh my God, yesterday, this book, Manifestación Orgásmica, Orgasmic Manifestation, was published in Spain. It's in all the big bookshops. I've published it with one of the biggest Spanish-speaking publisher in the world, which is a fantastic opportunity. I'm super thrilled. It's kind of interesting because I haven't actually created content in Spanish for 10 years. And this book was one of the easiest literary projects I've ever done. It just literally, I channeled it. There was no writer's block. I just went for it earlier this year. And now I have a lot of demand for the English version. I'm working on that right now. And I'm hoping it's going to be ready by November for a global release. Wow. I must confess that I am a bit nervous about talking about this topic of orgasmic manifestation, also known as sex magic. I think the topic brings two taboos together. On one hand, we've got sexuality, which I'm very used to that taboo. It's been the story of my life for the last 15 years, seeing how people react when I tell them what I do, which is sometimes they're a bit like, but other times people think it's a green light for them to share all their secrets with me, which is very flattering, but not always desired. And then on the other hand, there is the esoteric side, the manifestation energy and all of that, the witchcraft side of it, which I do feel quite self-conscious about sometimes, because I feel that depending on who you're speaking to, they can seem like they can feel, or they might react like you've lost your mind, because these topics are not things that you can actually prove in scientific or laboratory conditions. It's more about feelings, energy, universe, all of that kind of stuff. It's quite spiritual, really. And I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe more and more in these types of things, the unseen, or the things that, these invisible forces. I'm really connecting with those concepts more and more and more. So I'm a bit nervous about talking about this topic because I feel that people will judge me negatively, but maybe I am judging others negatively, assuming that they won't understand. So it's a kind of two-way thing. But I do want to talk about this a little bit more on here, actually, because it has been such a big game changer for me, this discovery of learning a whole new way of enjoying, and not enjoying, well, just experiencing sexuality. I think sexuality is, I'm very interested in sexuality conceptually, not just about the logistics of in, out, shake it all about. I'm interested in it from a kind of mental perspective, energetic perspective, emotional perspective, all of the how it is present when sex is actually not occurring. That's what's really interesting for me. And knowing that you can use your sexual energy to manifest, which is what this book is all about, that is very, very, very interesting to me. So in this book, I talk about my own story about how I discovered sex magic. I have a playlist on this channel called Magic. I explain more. And then I talk about some of my practices. Yes, I can't wait to share more of that with you in November, when the English version comes out as well. Yeah, it's going to be so cool. And also from an author's perspective, yesterday I was able to go to the bookshops and see my book proudly displayed on tables, along with people like Jay Shetty and other people that I have their books, and other people that I admire. So that was very flattering, because you never know on that first day of publication whether your book's going to be hidden on the side or it's going to be quite prominently displayed. It's a bit of you just don't know. And it's a proud moment. And also I must confess, this book is the result of my own magic, which I talk about here. But I want to read a little bit, if I can actually do a live translation of one of my favorite parts of the book. Let's see if I can find it. Well, this is in Spanish, so I'm going to do a live translation. Let's see if this is in the chapter 10, which is called Orgasmic Manifestation with a Partner. Shared magic. I've always perceived the act of penetration as a magical moment, particularly when there is a profound connection, emotional connection between the lovers. It's an intimate dance, a sublime fusion where two bodies interlace to form one entity. Exploring the depth of this connection and channeling together the energy of a celestial force. It's an experience that's almost indescribable, imbued with pure and enigmatic magic. That's a bit of a live translation. I'm sure it could sound better like that in English. But anyway, yeah, so I am really passionate about this topic, and I hope that you are going to buy my book when it comes out, because I'm going to have it available on Amazon and many other bookstores. Anyway, that's it for today. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update, and I'll be back very soon with some more videos, and I might go into a bit more detail about this concept of orgasmic manifestation, because it really is life-changing to understand sexuality as a power that you can use to actually shape and create the life of your dreams. Yay! Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I'll be back soon with some more videos. Mwah.